just about ready to go. So here's the lefty, Jordan Montgomery.
Yeah, very respectable numbers last year, a sub 350 ERA. And, you know, guys like that, you may think, well, they're elite pitchers that are pitching sub twos, they're dominating. But when you can have that kind of consistency, you know you have a chance to win the ball game every time he takes the mound. So, you know, good season last year, opportunity for him to go out there and repeat it this year, possibly even improve. But I tell you what, if this guy's pitching for me and I'm playing in the outfield, I'm loving every minute of it.
O'Neill makes a nice running catch. Santiago Espinal next up for the Blue Jays. He swings and fouls one off. And now it's even up.
1 ball, 1 strike.
Way out front for strike 2. The wind, the kick, and the 1-2. He goes down looking. 2 outs, base is empty. Bo Bichette up to the dish. Swing and a ball hit out towards left center field. He's got it. And that is out number 3. And stepping in for the Cardinals, Lou Brock. The wind to kick the pitch. Ground ball up the middle. That's a base hit. And here comes Tommy Edman, looking to stay hot after yesterday's game. 4 for 5 in that one. Swing, and that ball smashed on a line. Diving try, but it falls in. Base hit. Kiermaier hurries it back in. Rudder stops at second, and the first 2 reach to start the inning. And up next for St. Louis, Jim Edmonds. A 5-hit ball game yesterday. Here's the pitch. Both runners on the move. Strike in there. Throw to third. Save. Double steal.
I think he surprised everyone in the ballpark, and especially the pitcher. Wasn't a great lead there, but when he took off, I think he caught him off guard. Nice job to get to third.
And a seed into center. That's a base hit. 1 run is in. Now 2 runs score. It's 2-0.
Just so sound in his mechanics. Hits against a firm front side, and the hands just continue to carry through the middle of the field.
Now at the plate, Mark McGwire. That's a bullet, but it goes foul. Runner at first with no outs here. Hit hard. That gets through. Lead runner holds up. They're at first and second with nobody out. Here's Nolan Arenado, one of the stars in the win yesterday, as he had 3 hits. And that one gets down. Fair ball. Edmonds coming home. He scores. It's 3-zip. And the throw's offline. Safe at third.
First pitch fastball in a great spot to do some damage, and he squared it up nicely.
And now it's going to be Ozzie Smith. Base hit and a run in to score. Runner stops at third, and they're at the corners with nobody out.
Right there, does a great job of staying in the big part of the field. Man, there are a lot of hits there.
Next is the designated hitter, Ryan Ludwig. And a base hit knocks in a run.
Now, no waiting around right there. He was ready to swing it on the first.
A new arm into the game, the righty, Mitch White. He's making his 2nd appearance of the season. And now it's Ivan Herrera. Hammer, base hit. And they're happy to play station to station right here. Bases loaded, nobody out. Here's Tyler O'Neill. 2 homers in the game yesterday, so he's feeling good coming in. Fought off foul.
Not the easiest thing when you're talking about a guy that's, you know, perhaps is going to be in the rotation, you know, maybe a long relief guy, to not start an inning, to come into an inning with pressure on it and
puts it in the air out towards left center. Kiermaier makes the catch, and there's 1 down. Here's a speed threat, Lou Brock. singled and scored his first time. Ground ball could be 2. Feeds to second, out there, and that's 2. Back here in St. Louis, here's a big power threat. George Springer. Swing and a ball popped up. Smith under it. Makes the catch. 1 away. Here's Vladimir Guerrero Jr. Up the middle. And a couple of quick outs.
Fell off to a great start. He's really cruising out there on the mound. He's got a chance to get through these first 2 innings with under 20 pitches. That could set him up to go deep into this game.
Next offering is in for a strike. Next offering is fouled back.
Man, he'd like to have that pitch back.
Can't connect on the curveball, struck him out. We head to the bottom of the second. Now up for St. Louis, Tommy Edman. And the pitch. Lined, and that's a base hit. Jim Edmonds next up for the Cardinals. This guy is one of the best athletes in the sport. Swing, and that's ripped towards right center. Hauls it in, and there's 1 away. Man at first, Mark McGuire next up for the Cardinals. There's a swing and a drive. And that one is out of here. A 2-run shot, 3rd home run of the season, and they add to the lead. It's 7-0. Chris, he just tied Frank Robinson with 586 homers.
And Frank Robinson was such a great player, in some ways underrated, but those in the sport know how special this is. He came out of his shoes on that one, but managed to keep his mechanics intact long enough to get to the ball and through it, and it went a long way.
Still only 1 out here in the inning. Line and caught at 3rd by Chapman. The Gold Glover makes the play.
Nothing you can do about those as a hitter. Even though you know that, they still drive you absolutely crazy.
Line drive, base hit.
Hitting is really easy for some guys. One thing that I can see already, his bat stays in the zone on plane for an extended period of time. And guys like that, they have a high contact rate and they have more barrels because of that bat being on plane.
And the throw to first is there to put an end to the inning. 2 runs for St. Louis on this blast. It's now 7-0. All set for the start of the inning. And now the veteran third baseman, Matt Chapman. Swings and misses. Strike 1.
Well, every pitcher wants run support, and having a lead is nice, but it can be challenging for some guys. I think keeping the mindset to attack instead of trying to be too fine and have too much finesse, go after hitters and get quick outs.
And now it's Dalton Varsho. That one the other way. Pulls it down, and there are 2 away. On the ground, right side. Tosses to the pitcher, covering the bag. And that'll do it. Back here at the ballpark, and here is Ivan Herrera. And the right-hander back to work. Turned on, but foul wide of third. White goes 6 feet 3 inches, 28 years old, and he was a second-round pick back in 2016. And a base hit right there. So a man on base to start the inning.
Couple of hits in a row for him here. To me, it's just a really controlled, balanced swing. He wasn't trying to do too much with it. Just stayed disciplined, got the barrel to the ball, and put it in play.
And the batter now. Swing and a hard hit liner up the middle to base hit. Back-to-back singles. Lead runner to second, so 2 on and nobody out. Now the left fielder, Lou Brock. Singled and scored back in the first. He's 1 for 2. On the ground right side, and it goes just foul. And we're looking at one of the greatest base stealers of all time standing at the plate, the incomparable Lou Brock. Line to right, and that'll be a base hit. Springer returns it to the infield. They hold him at third base, and now the bases are loaded. Tommy Edman at the plate. Out into left center for a line drive base hit. 1 run across. 2 runs across now. Flying around third is Brock. He's in there. 3-run score. It's 10-0. The throw to third, and he's out trying for 3. Jim Edmonds next up for the Cardinals. 1 for 2. And first offering is fouled off. Kicks and fires. A rope into right, and that should be extra bases. Makes the turn and heads for second. And he greets the new arm from the bullpen with a double. 1 out, runner at second. Mark McGuire digs in now. He's already homered here in this one. Out front, rip foul. And here it comes. And that one hammered. Garceau moving back for it. Still going back. Gone. He powers that one out to left. He's done it again. His second homer of the game. And they add on. It's 12-0. Here's Nolan Arenado. 1 for 2 with an RBI double back in the first. That one's on its way. No question about it. And that one will go. Nolan Arenado goes deep. His second of the year. And they add a run. It's 13-0. Chris, he's homered in back-to-back games now.
Yep, seeing the ball well, and he's got his timing locked in. He's looking pretty dangerous at the dish right now.
Lined, and that's a base hit. So a man aboard now with 1 away.
Wow. So important to get into the fielding position after you deliver that baseball. That is a scary one. Watch your lips.
At the plate, Ryan Ludwig. Line drive, base hit down the line. Smith around second, headed for third. Across is the runner from first. It's 14-0.
This is unbelievable. That's now 6 consecutive hits by this lineup. Love how he just kept it simple there. Didn't come out of his mechanics. Nice tight swing, hard hit ball.
Anthony Bass out towards left center. He's got it, and there's 2 away. Tyler O'Neill next up for the Cardinals. Ground ball left side. Throw, and it gets away. And in comes the runner from second to score. A big mistake there.
Well, you're already down in the game, and not just by a couple. And then that error allows a run to score, and this is where things can really start to fall apart.
Here's the pitch. Runner on the move. That's in for a strike. Throw to third. Save. That wasn't close.
Very risky right there to try to steal third with 2 outs and a left-hander at the plate. I mean, there's an open lane for that catcher to throw down, but he gambled. Now he's at third, 90 feet closer. Perhaps a ball in the dirt that gets away from the catcher, and they pick up a run.
And stepping in for the Cardinals, Tommy Edman. Hard ground ball, base knock. Lead runner makes the turn at second. Kiermaier to third. There's the tag. They get him. And that's the inning.
Well, he tried to be aggressive, see if he could get that much closer to home plate. But an absolutely perfect throw from the outfield. Exciting play to end the inning.
Back here at Busch Stadium, Whit Merrifield up to the plate. That's in there, and it's 0-1. And he flips a breaking ball in there, or a changeup.
Either one. Something off speed. Good arm action on it. Whatever it was.
Strike three. Got him looking on the changeup.
Oh, there's a 3-pitch strikeout. He can do whatever he wants with the baseball right now.
Espinal batting for the second time, and that's strike one. Swing and a ball popped up. Puts the squeeze on it, and there are 2 outs. Here's the shortstop at the plate, Bo Bichette. Swings and sends a rocket to right. McGuire pulls it down, and that is that. And welcome back. John Sciambi and Chris Singleton with you. And leading off the bottom of the fourth, Jim Edmonds. Bass back to work. Swing and a hard hit liner up the middle and a base hit. Off to a good start with a leadoff nod.
Wastes no time there. Didn't try to do too much with it. Just a really controlled, simple swing. We don't see a whole lot of that these days with guys trying to launch and hit home runs. But sometimes you got to shorten up just like that.
Ripped to third and caught.
Well, baseball can be cruel, can it? I mean, sometimes it gives and sometimes it takes away. He did everything right on that swing, but he's got nothing to show for it.
That one hooked foul. Chris, it's pretty crazy to think that Nolan Arenado shared an entire side of the infield with a future Platinum Glove Award winner in Matt Chapman. They both were on the same team in high school at El Toro High School. Varsho makes the grab for the second out.
The batter, number 1.
Man at first, and the batter will be the shortstop, Ozzie Smith. Hit hard, base hit. They stop the lead runner at second. Now 2 on with 2 outs. Now it's the DH, Ryan Ludwig. Smoked into left, base hit. Edmonds around third. 1 run is in. Runner holds at third, so just 1 across on the play.
Back-to-back base hits. Just a cookie down the middle. I mean, those are the ones you dream about. The ones in the cage, you're just hoping you get in the ball game. Right down the middle, not a whole lot of velocity, right on top of it.
And the batter now, that's to third. Fires over to Guerrero. Play made, that ends the inning. Back here in St. Louis, we go to the top of the 5th, and the batter is George Springer. Foul ball there.
Well, these Blue Jays, as you probably noticed, haven't been shy at the plate at all. In fact, they've probably been too aggressive at times. One thing that stands out looking over the numbers is the amount of outs they have on the first pitch of the at-bat. They've given away too many at-bats with easy outs.
Singy, it looked like you might have beat it in real time, but that play was really close, so they want to take another look.
Yeah, this is a tough decision to make, Boog, and it feels like it could go either way, but it might be worth a challenge if there's any doubt at all.
Vladimir Guerrero Jr. now. And takes low for ball 1.
Counts 1-0.
And that's in for a strike. Vladimir Guerrero Jr., he's made Dad proud so far in his career. Multiple all-star appearances. A guy who was born in Montreal way back when, 1999, when his dad was playing for the Expos.
Yeah, and so much violence with that swing. Exit velocity is charged and very fun to watch. More plate discipline than Dad.
The Blue Jays hitless so far in the game. Pitch misses there, and that's ball 3. Singy, how about this, though? A little more than 400 games into his career, Vlad Jr. had the exact homer total and OBP as his dad. Makes the grab on the run. 2 away. Kirk in the box with 2 gone and takes a look at a called strike.
Well, this offense has just been locked down. Almost 5 full innings of shutout baseball.
2 outs. Fights that one away, and the count remains 0-2. 2 down, nobody on. Got him swinging. Nothing to it. Tim Mesa gets the ball now, and this guy can bring it velocity-wise. Here's the center fielder, Tyler O'Neill. And there's a rocket into the outfield. Lou Brock getting ready to hit. Shoots a line drive single into right center. Throw back in quickly. First and second now with nobody out. And up next for St. Louis, Tommy Edman. Line drive. That's a base hit out into left center field. The throw in. And he's out. But they do get a run. So up next, Jim Edmonds.
Good swing out of him last time. Ripped a liner into center.
That one is absolutely belted. That's going back. Back some more. And that ball is out of here. He powers one out to right field, and they add a couple more. It's 20-0.
Love to see a hitter aggressive on the first pitch of an at-bat. You watch him from the on-deck circle, so when you step in the box, you're ready to pull the trigger wherever it's at. Really good job by the hitter. Total conviction on that swing.
Righty reliever out of the pen, Adam Simber.
And with the big deficit on the scoreboard, he almost has to just put that out of his mind. Every outing matters for relievers and their numbers, but I think it's tough to get up for this type of appearance the same way you would for one in a close game.
The throw to first. Fine play in the hole for the out.
Fastball groove right down the middle. Usually a lot of damage done with that pitch. A hard grounder, but he wanted to get that ball in the air, maybe drive it into the gap.
Down the left field line, base hit. Now he turns and heads for second. Pulls in with a double. Third hit for him today. And his hot hitting continues.
They kept him in the yard that time, but all he's doing now is passing the baton, and everything seems to get started around this guy.
Stepping in, Ozzie Smith. Ripped on a line. And no one can get there. It falls in. The run comes in from second, and the lead continues to grow. Tag, and he's safe. It's a hustle double. And here is Ryan Ludwig. And first offering is fouled off. Simber is ready. That's ripped. Base hit. And they hold him at third. 90 feet away with 2 out.
Stringing them together, that's 3 hits in a row. Really good swing right there. He got a pitch that he knew he could handle, allowed himself to stay back just a tad bit longer, and he hit the ball on the screws.
And now, Ivan Herrera. Varsho makes the play, and it's out number. Back here in St. Louis, top of the 6th inning. Here's Matt Chapman. And there's the strike.
Well, on paper, it's favorable to have a fairly quick inning here with 2 of the 3 hitters he's set to face batting from the left side, same side he throws from.
Up the middle. And it gets by him. Here's the left fielder, Dalton Varsho. Swing and a miss. 0-1. Varsho measures 5 feet 10 inches, 205 pounds, and he's one of the few players in Major League Baseball born in Wisconsin. McGuire makes the play. One down.
Up next for the Blue
Man at
Jays,
first. Here's Kiermaier now.
Kevin.
And that one pulled foul. Kiermaier, a former Gold Glove winner, 32 years old. He joined the team as a free agent.
No ball, 2 strikes.
Chapman leads off first with one away. Caught him looking for the K. Now it's the Toronto designated hitter, Whit Merrifield. Hit in the air, right field. Puts the squeeze on that one, and that'll end the inning. Back here at the ballpark, leading off, Tyler O'Neill. And he deals. Foul back our way, and that's out of play. 2013 in the playoffs, you caught one as the Red Sox played the Rays in the division series.
I sacrificed a bracelet. It was my wrist and my hand.
Line drive, and that should be extra bases. Around first, heading for 2. Safe at second with a double. Third hit for him this afternoon.
Oh, this has been a really nice game at the plate for him. He looks locked in. I'll tell you, man, it's such a good feeling when you smoke a line drive into the gap like that. I mean, sure, home runs are king, but I feel like nothing.
Now this ball is well hit. This one's got a chance. If one hops off the wall, should be extra bases. Run comes in from second, and they extend their lead.
2 consecutive base hits for these guys here. He hit that ball really well to deep right field right there. Got a pitch to drive and just stayed through.
He's trying for third. Pitching for a strike. Throw. Save. That's a stolen base.
Wow, these guys are merciless. I'd say a questionable decision to steal third right there with a big lead. Probably won't be received well in the other dugout.
Base hit, and a run comes in.
Puts a run on the board and picks up an RBI. That pretty much split the zone down the middle, and those are the ones where you got to make them pay.
Pitching change here, Eric Swanson.
And he comes on here for the first time this season, and I'm sure there's some nerves involved in that, so we'll see how he settles in.
And now the 0-1. Line drive, and that's a base hit out into center field. Lead runner holds up. They're at first and second with nobody out.
Back-to-back singles. The ball absolutely jumped off the bat on that swing. Kind of made my eyes light up. And
here's the pitch. It's a double steal. Pitching for a strike. Throw to third. Too late. Save. Double steal. Swings through that. Activity in the bullpen. Yimi Garcia getting ready to go. Swung on, belted. That one carrying, and it's gone. That's his third home run of the game, and they tack on to their lead. It's 26-0. That's their 5th homer of the game.
man, they're all getting into the action. It's starting to feel like a home run derby up here. He's putting on quite the show at the dish here in this one, and he's just so locked in with this swing, and he's just not missing right now. A 3-homer game, man, it's so special. And I tell you what, it's a lot of fun watching him pull it off as well.
That's a base hit.
Went up there looking to be aggressive and got something he could handle. Ripped that one down the line and kept it fair. And even when you hit it that far out front, you still have to keep your hands tight to your body so you don't hook around that baseball and put it in foul territory. And that right there was perfect. Fastball pretty much middle, and that's what you fall asleep dreaming about as a hitter. So no surprise he put a great swing on it.
Next to hit. On the ground, 2 ball. Chapman over to second, now to first, and it's a double play.
I think there's always something pretty about watching a 5-4-3 double play get turn. I mean, just seeing the ball whipped around the diamond with quickness and accuracy, that was nice.
Swing and a line drive and a base hit up the middle. Runner from third comes across, and the lead continues to grow.
Well, that started and ended pretty quickly. No messing around right there. You'll often hear the phrase, short to it, long through it, and that's a great example of it right there. Got the barrel in the hitting zone early, squared it up with the well-timed swing.
Brings it in for the third out. So in the end, 10 men. Here's a new pitcher from the pen, Bruce Sutter. This is his first appearance of the season. And now here is Santiago Espinal. And first offering is fouled off. Sutter, a former Cy Young Award winner. He features a splitter, a four-seamer, and he works in a slider. 0-2 now. The punch out there, and he's down on strikes for the second time today. And first offering is fouled off.
Well, no base hits in the series for him so far, and it's clearly been a rough one. You just hope he's not pressing too hard, because that just compounds things. It makes the slump even longer. Never seems to help. Never helped me.
That's off the mark. It's a ball and 2 strikes. In the air to left center. O'Neill getting an angle on it. Puts the squeeze on that one. And there's 2 down. Here's George Springer. There's a strike.
Well, as good as things can be, it can be a tough day at the office, even for the skippers. Seeing the offense just sputter, not able to get anything going.
Next pitch is downstairs.
1 ball, 2 strikes.
Swings over the splitter for strike 3. Welcome back. Now the left fielder, Lou Brock. The pitch. Base hit center field. Tommy Edman will hit next. To first, might be 2. Over to Bichette. On to first, double play. Now up for St. Louis, Jim Edmonds. He's already homered in this game. And that one is lifted in the air. Varsho grabs it on the run. Ready to begin the 8th. And here's the first baseman, Vladimir Guerrero Jr. And that one fouled off. Swing and a miss. 0-2 now. Next offering is fouled back.
Ooh, missed a mistake right there.
Line drive, and that should be extra bases. Around first and hustling for second. The throw in. Guerrero into second, and he's got a double.
Still able to come through behind in the count right there. Anytime you rip a line drive the other way, you feel really good about what you did at the plate. You trusted your hands, you let the ball travel, and you took the barrel straight to it. That's great work right there.
Pulls it down, and he makes the catch. And there's 1 down.
Just pulled off of it a little bit right there. That front shoulder coming open instead of staying closed. If he does that, he's going to be able to go up the middle the other way with some authority instead of a fly out to left.
Guerrero leads off second with 1 gone in the inning. Hammers that one deep left field and forget it. Matt Chapman pops one out of here, and they cut into the deficit. It's 27-2. That was blasted.
Absolutely, no doubt off the bat.
Foul ball.
Well, they've kept him pretty quiet in this series. Still doesn't have a knock. I know you want to get that first knock out of the way. Maybe more will come, but you got to give some credit to the pitching staff. They've had a great plan against him. That's about as nasty of a splitter as you'll come across, especially in terms of movement. I mean, that thing tumbles out of his hand and just drops off the table at the last moment. If he keeps it down, it's just so tough to put wood on.
And the right-hander deals. Foul ball, still 0-2. Got him looking. That's a strikeout. But two come across to score in the inning, courtesy of this two-run homer. Last half of the eighth coming up. You're ready to go for the last half of the inning. Now up the Cardinals' number 4 hitter, Mark McGwire. The pitch. Fouled off left side. Next offering popped in the air, right field, and that is Springer. Drops into the glove, and there's one down. Here's the third baseman, Nolan Arenado. On the ground, and foul ball. On the ground to third. Oh, he gloves it over to first, and they get the out.
Matt Chapman is as good as there is at third base right now in the big leagues. Great diving catch right there. This guy is so well-rounded in every play a third baseman can make.
Line drive. Into the dive, and he got it. Back here in St. Louis, new inning getting started, and now the DH, Whit Merrifield. 0-1. And there's a ball. The wind to the pitch. Battling here as he fouls it away. The 1-2. That one to first. Edmonds takes it himself, and they get the leadoff man in the ninth. Santiago Espinal next up for the Blue Jays. And the first pitch misses for ball one.
No strike.
There's a strike. Ground ball up the middle. Edmund sends it to first. 2 up, 2 down. Now it's the shortstop, Bo Bichette. First pitch doesn't find the zone. And a big swing and a miss.
Ball, 1 strike.
The wind of the pitch. That's through there for a strike.
Pretty rare location right there, right down the middle. This guy paints the edges. I'm not sure if you're going to see that pitch again as a hitter.
And a swing and a miss, and that is the ball game.
Nice sweep in this series, and you continue playing at home. Everything feels good right now. This is the type of run that you can put together a nice long winning streak. We'll see if they're able to do it in the next game.
Well, this one ends in a blowout for Chris Singleton and our entire outstanding crew here at MLB.